Oh man, so the YNW Melly case is going crazy right now, man. There's so many different things going on. We got some bombshells and some text messages and even some issues with the prosecutors. We're gonna get into all that. There's another update with Stay. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more updates just like this. Let's go. So homie named Bryson Boone Paul released this information right here saying YNW Bortlen trial. So the state filed a 36-page arrest paperwork and warrant image on the added witness tampering charge for YNW Bortlen that led to found probable cause with Broward clerks over the weekend. Among the pages are screenshot images of an Instagram conversation between Bortlen and state witness Felicia Holmes. Now, if you guys don't remember, that was the mother of YNW Melly's girlfriend. She was treated as a hostile witness because she didn't want to say anything on the stand. That led people to believe that she was paid off to not say anything. Also, she said that she received some money from 100K Track, YNW Melly's manager. So let's read through these text messages, dog. So this is so crazy because how simple this is. Dude, stupid, he got baited. These are messages between the mom and Bortlen. The mom in the black, Bortlen in the white. She says, "Hey there, I'm gonna have my cousins in Atlanta drop Melly herpes infested big red bone. He need to check her nasty HIV infested eye." Bortlen simply responds, "Chill, ma." Now this is the only thing that he says, but everything else that she says, she going crazy. She says, "I'm calm for now. You a duck. Melly didn't even F with you like that. I watched him leave you in the crib while Project beat your A. You dumb as F. She don't need blood money. The lifestyle she living going to be blessed by God. Leave my baby alone. She don't give a damn about Melly, and if she did, she'll testify on his ass and yours too. If I call that prosecutor and tell them I've been in contact with you and you effing with my child, your A going in. Melly a snake, and just like he did Sack and Juvie and his mom, blank, you next. God don't bless mess. That's the devil's money, so leave her the F alone. Don't mention her because she don't mention y'all. Y'all act like a bunch of bees. Shut the F up and get money before somebody slap your A. These dudes talking about murking y'all and y'all focused on my child. If she told on Melly, he will be getting the death penalty. Y'all keep messing with her and he will. Funk Jamie, funked out, long mouth, long cock ass. Funk y'all, we don't need ish from him. Karma. Now, if you guys don't understand what she's referencing, in the other paperwork it says that YNW Bortlen told Melly's girlfriend, if you were loyal, you would be in a pink Benz or something like that. Pink BMW, pink Benz. I went over that in a prior video. So the mom continues to say, "Just leave her alone. Y'all have ruined enough lives. Let her live hers. She don't need his money. She's always lived good and will continue. Melly not the only dude with money, and at least I know she won't be harmed. He's evil and he snaked someone who didn't snake him. Karma. My baby blessed because she's done nothing wrong to any of you, but y'all keep bothering her. She could have ended Melly months ago. Melly's slow. He's talented, but he has no brains. You don't cross everybody and think your life gonna be great. He only loyal to you for one reason. You beneficial. As soon as you stop, he'll snake you too. We will get the last laugh, so y'all enjoy y'all money. We'll enjoy ours. Now you catching on. You shouldn't worry or speak on me or my child. Focus. Somebody shot your pops. Them dudes gonna kill y'all asses." And she continues, "My daughter didn't tell on Melly or he would never get out. He hypothetically told her everything she knows, what you know. He told her the morning of a blank house. She didn't tell them people what he told her or there would never be any getting out for him. But since all y'all gunning for her and she's scared for her life, let your boy know everything he told her at blank house. I know. I'm gonna make her tell. She hasn't been subpoenaed yet, but after they hear this story, she will be. Melly's slow. She had his back. She told what they already knew, but the ish he told her. And FYI, her dad will be home in 30 days, so any goon you send this way to funk with mines, he gonna send 5. Melly wanna play dirty, well tell the lawyer we know ish. They don't even know, and we have decided to cooperate. He dogged my child when she kept it secret. Now all gloves off. Blank, humble, sweet, and loyal. Y'all aides would never try me like that. That dude would have had to pay me for that secret, but she not money hungry. She was loyal to a man she thought loved her, and look what it got her. So y'all send them goons." And she continued to say this right here. "I'm letting you know he confessed it. It's in the paperwork. He told everything. We know, so I'm going to the detective. Now we told what we thought happened. Drive-by. I didn't know the full logistics until my daughter hypothetically told me. Sack was asleep. All she got to do is testify, cooperate. And since y'all think he did, let's tell what Melly really did. What he really told her upstairs in blank house. Oh, I'm testifying. I wasn't, but I damn sure it is now. He lied. He was with them. He told me he was that morning. I talked to him. Ish, did he tell them he was with them? I think they should know that. He was in the car. He said it. He said you and him both were in there. I woke Jamie up that morning. He called us first. Little homie, it's okay, little dude. It's on my phone, little dude. All I gotta do is give it to him. Now I thought you were smarter. I'm on some hide these dudes type ish. How y'all tried mine? I want the white folks to put all y'all involved somewhere real nice. Enjoy you while it lasts. I know y'all going to prison, and I'm gonna do what I should have been dead. I know that much because you already know you was there. The last thing she says is if that dude was gonna get out, he would have been. They ain't playing with the double homicide. This Florida. If he would have humbled himself, try to change his life and be a better person, God would have intervened. But the constant nastiness, God don't bless mess, and y'all messy and petty to be men. God dang, dog. So from this, all we see is he said one thing: chill, mom. That gave them probable cause, it seemed like, from what they saying, to go ahead and do search. And they also said once again that this lady's daughter was contacted, and Bortlen said if you were more loyal, then you will be in a pink BMW or Benz. I can't remember. But you have all this going on. Now the question gonna be is who is gonna prosecute this, because it looks like the previous prosecutor, Miss Bradley, I don't think she's gonna be on the trial, or looking like it's gonna be some issues with her being on the trial, because she now may be a defense witness, because there were some issues in the investigation when it came to the lead detective, Moretti, I believe that's his name. Dude illegally obtained YNW Melly's mom's phone. He didn't have the jurisdiction to take her phone from her, and then lied about the way that he obtained it. So now that messed up their investigation, and Bradley, the prosecutor, knew about this. And since she knew about this, now she will be a defense witness from what we know as of now. And if she is a defense witness, she may not be able to be the prosecutor on this case anymore. The judge deciding on that. If that happens, more than likely this case is going to get pushed out, and they will find new prosecutors.
Lie or anything to that nature.
But, okay, let's go back to it. So, Detective Moretti, you know that Ms. Boutros is never going to work with Detective Moretti again, and cold and slimy and untrustworthy.
Correct.
Sustain. Rephrase your question.
When you find that out, you talk to Detective Moretti, correct? You just told us.
I asked him to write a report. I did not speak anything about what Ms. Boutros said to me or anything of that nature.
Okay. What's the next thing you do on this, as far as this statement?
In terms of after his report is issued?
Well, as far as the incident that occurred in which Ms. Boutros is claiming that he was soliciting Deputy Goral to lie, what's the next thing that you do after, I guess it's 5 days later, 7 days later after this occurs? You talk to Moretti. What happens next?
After I got his report, it made no indication about any request to lie or to have BSO say that they were there when they were not. I at some point reviewed parts of this statement. I had requested copies of, from the Sheriff's Office to preserve any and all surveillance that existed to see on time frames as to anything that had happened.
Did you talk to Ms. Boutros about it?
No, the only conversation I had with her was on October 17th when she called me. She does not come into the office on a regular basis. It's my understanding she works remotely.
Okay. So you never questioned Detective Moretti as far as what he actually said on that statement, or did you question him at some later date of that?
At some later date, I couldn't tell you exactly when.
Wait, can you give us a rough estimate?
I could not.
Was it before or after the last trial?
Before.
And do you know who was around when the Internal Affairs investigation was over? Was it before that?
It was before that.
Did you have any input in the Internal Affairs investigation?
None at all. In fact, I only became aware of it when Mr. Adelstein told me that it was ongoing.
You didn't talk to the AI sergeant?
IA sergeant, perhaps you mean?
Whatever.
So once I became aware that there was an investigation, I contacted Miramar Police Department to find out the status of the complaint, because my understanding it was never elevated to an actual investigation because they found it without merit. And I said, I have a copy of the surveillance footage from that. If there's anything that you need and I can provide, I'd be happy to do so.
Now, you did say that you spoke to Detective Moretti prior to the AI, or IA, whatever it is, IA IA report being concluded.
Yes,
And you don't know exactly when, but you know it was before then.
that is correct.
Okay. And the subject of that conversation dealt with the allegations against him as far as trying to get Deputy Worrell alive.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about that conversation.
The best record of what was said is what was filed in the, I believe, September 23rd, Brady notice, in which is the first one that I filed, that I drafted on with regards to what was said.
Okay. So the IA investigation is done basically around July 20th of 2023.
I don't know the dates on that one, my apologies. I was not expecting to testify today, so I didn't review.
Is it a fair statement to say numerous months went by between the time you talked to Detective Moretti and you issued that Brady notice that you said on September 23rd?
That is correct.
Okay. Do you know how many months?
I do not.
Did the trial go on in between those two times, meaning the first trial?
It did.
Excuse me?
It did.
Okay. So you had talked to Moretti about the allegations of his trying to get a deputy to lie prior to the first trial, but you did not reveal that in any Brady notice, did you?
So the discussions were that he denied that any such conversation took place, that no such event happened. Again, I'm paraphrasing on this one, but he stated that the deputy showed up, he didn't even know who it was, and the deputy was lost. So there was about 5 or 6 minutes in between when the sergeant had left before the deputy showed up. At that point, when the deputy showed up, Detective Moretti asked him something to the effect of, "Were you outside when this all happened?" Detective...
Were you outside, is what you said?
Yes, when this all happened. Detective Gorell replied something to the effect of, "I can be if you needed me to." Basically, Detective Gorell, if you reviewed the surveillance footage, went to the wrong conference room and was on his phone wandering about the 7th floor trying to find him.
Okay. That was all well and good, but my question really is, you had a discussion with him that he was being accused of trying to get an officer to lie. This was months before the first trial.
This was at some point, I would say, before April of 2023, yes.
Okay. And then I said you did not turn that over to the defense and you started going to what Moretti said. But you also had, didn't you, a statement by a fellow prosecutor who had been prosecuting for 20 years plus that said Moretti did say these things.
Leading to testifying, and all these starting to move in an area that's very close to it.
Thank you. Counsel, I don't want you arguing with the witness. You're giving a recitation of facts and demanding in some way she agrees with it. I don't mind you asking questions about it, but I don't want you to be arguing with it, all right? Restate it.
When you spoke to Detective Moretti, and we're talking about the conversation that you actually finally had with him prior to the first trial,
Yes.
did you let him know that there were allegations made by Ms. Boutros and what they were?
Yes, because I asked him if there was any validity to it. I asked him if there was any validity,
Okay.
and that was his response.
And his response was what you just had told us about?
That is correct.
Okay. Did you speak to Ms. Boutros about it?
No.
But based upon Detective Moretti's representation to you, you decided not to file Brady notice. Is that a fair statement?
No. Based on Detective Moretti's statement, Deputy Gorell's report that also denied any such thing as had.
There's always a possibility for a case to be dismissed, but I don't know if the judge would do that. With this being a double murder case, I don't know if the judge would do that. It's too much probable cause to ignore. Another prosecutor would easily pick this trial up. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.